Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Abhay. Good afternoon, my dear students. Do you hear me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good afternoon,
Want
sir.
to put this board now? Is it visible clearly? Good
Good
afternoon. Good
afternoon, sir.
afternoon.
Sir, it's clear.
Yes, okay. The stalk of the flower is called. Good afternoon.
Pedicel.
Pedicel. Very good.
Pedicel.
Stalk of the flower is called pedicel. If the flower is consist of the small leaf-like structure at the base of the pedicel, that is
Stipiole.
called bract. Stipule in leaf. In leaves, at leaf base, the leaf base. In some of the plant species, the leaves are consist of the stipules. The stipules are the small leaf-like structures present the lateral side of the leaf base. That's stipule. Here, bract is the small leaf-like structure is present at the base of the pedicel. That's called bract. If the bract is present, such flower is called bracteate flower. Bracteate. Bracteate. Bract is absent. In some of the plant species, the bract is absent. The such type of flowers are known as ebracteate flowers. Ebracteate flowers. There is no bract, the small leaf-like structure at the base of the pedicel. Bract is present means bracteate flower. Bract is absent means ebracteate flowers. So based on the presence or absence of the bract in a flower, two types are there. There one is bracteate flower and second one is the ebracteate flowers. So bract is present in bracteate or ebracteate flowers. Bracteate flowers.
Bracteate flowers.
Bract is absent in
Ebracteate flower.
ebracteate.
Bracteate.
Sir,
Okay.
examples are bracteate and ebracteate, sir.
Bracteate generally the rose plant is consist of bract, whereas in hibiscus the bract is absent. Ebracteate. No need to remember, not important for objective point of view. Just ebracteate and bracteate, enough. The definitions. Bracteate flower is consist of bract. Ebracteate flowers do not having the bracts. Okay, is it clear or not? Do you have any doubts regarding this?
The bract are present at the tip of the bottom of the pedicel, sir.
Yes, bottom of the pedicel. Bottom of the pedicel. Okay. Right. Next,
Okay, sir.
the parts of the flower. How many floral parts are there in a flower? 4.
Four.
What are they?
Calyx, corolla, and rhizoom gynoecium.
Calyx, corolla, and rhizoom and gynoecium.
They are, one is calyx, second one is corolla, third one is androecium, fourth one is gynoecium. So first of all, we have to know about the calyx. Mainly, the flower leaves consist of 4 types of the floral leaves, the floral appendages: calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. Calyx. The calyx is the outermost whorl of the flower. Outermost whorl of the flower. Outermost whorl of the flower. The calyx is generally appear green in color. So what is the function of the calyx? The calyx gives the protection whenever the flower is budding condition. The calyx gives protection to the inner parts. Calyx gives protection to the inner parts of the flower. Calyx gives protection to the inner parts of the flower. When the flower is budding condition, the outermost whorl calyx gives protection to the inner parts of a flower. The members of calyx, known as, these are the members of the calyx. Here I drawn how many members, how many segments of the calyx. So this is the one member, second, third member, fourth member, 5. Right. The members of calyx known as sepals. The members of calyx known as sepals. The members or the units are the segments of the calyx known as sepals. Okay, na? So what is the function of calyx? What is the color of the calyx?
Generally brown.
Generally it's green in color. So it gives protection to the inner parts of the flower. What are the members of the calyx? The members of calyx known as
Sepals.
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 Yes, sepals. So in some of the plant species, the sepals are free, not attached with each other. Sepals are free, not attached with each other. So that's known as polysepalous. Polysepalous condition. The sepals are not free, not attached with each other. Okay, now sepals are not attached with each other. In some of the plant species, the sepals are attached with each other. That is known as gamosepalous. Poly means, what is the meaning of poly?
Many.
That's one of the meaning is many, and another meaning is free. The sepals are not attached with each other. Polysepalous. Polysepalous. Poly means free. Sepals. Free sepals are present in a calyx. That is known as polysepalous. Gamosepalous. Gamo means fused. Gamma means fused. So in some of the plant species flowers, the sepals are fused with each other, but sepals are united, fused with each other. That is, gamma means fused. Sepals. So sepals are fused with each other. So that is known as gamocephalus. Gamocephalus. Sepals are fused with each other. Okay, what are the differences? Gamocephalus. Gamocephalus petals are fused, sepals are fused with each other, being the flowers. Only. I flowers good. Different two or three colors. Rose is very. Oh, look here. So it's a rose flower. Petals. So these are the petals are not fused with each other. Are they free or fused? In rose flowers, petals
Not fused.
not fused. So not fused petals are not fused means polypetalous. And these are the sepals. Is it visible, Anna? Sepals, calyx.
Yes, sir.
Sepals here. Look here, this region. The sepals are free, no? Sepals.
Polycephalus.
Right.
Yes.
How the fused
Sir, they
sepals
are
will-
Yes, no? Petals.
How will
sir, they are free
the
sepals.
fused sepals will be?
Sepals are in some of the plant species. The sepals are free, not fused with each other. That is polycephalus. In some of the plant species, the petals are fused with each other, united with each other. That is known as gamocephalus.
Example for fused sepals?
Fused sepals are
Yes, sir.
fused sepals. For example, in some of the plant species, hibiscus, the sepals are fused with each other. That's what.
Sir, is example necessary, sir?
No, not necessary. It's not there in exam, whether it is in a subjective or in objective point of view. No need to write examples. Only
Okay, sir.
polycephalus and gamocephalus. In polycephalus calyx, the sepals are free, whereas in gamocephalus, the sepals are fused with each other. Right now, next.
Clear, sir.
Okay. Next, corolla.
Yes, sir.
Corolla. The corolla also. What are the units of corolla?
Petals.
Flowers, all
Very
flowers.
good.
Petals.
Corolla is appeared in different colors. Corolla is appeared in different colors. Means petals are appeared in different colors. They are maybe orange, yellow, red, pink, blue appear in different colors. Different colors. The petals in Vinca rosea, petals. Okay, na? In rose plants, the petals. And these are the florets. Florets, the flower size is highly reduced here. So petals are appeared in different colors to attract the animals. The petals are appeared in different. The petals are appeared in different colors. They are maybe yellow, orange, red, or pink in color to attract the animals. So in some of the plant species, the pollen grains are carried through the animals. The pollen grains are carried through animals, so that is called as jupili. Jupili. So already you have learned about that, the characteristics of angiosperms. So in angiosperms group of the plants, the pollen grains are carried through the various types of agents, like as wind, water, animals. Here the petals or the members of the corolla, petals are appeared in different colors. So these petals are attracts the animals for pollination. Okay, na? So the petals in some of the plant species, the petals are free, not fused with each other. Petals are not fused with each other. So if the petals are not fused with each other, that is called as polypetalous. Polypetalous. Poly means free. Petals, petalous means petals. The free petals in some of the plants flowers, petals are free, not attached with each other. That is called polypetalous. Whereas in some of the plant species, the petals are fused with each other. The petals are fused with each other. So if the petals are fused with each other, that is called gamopetalous. Gamopetalous. So this is the suppose one of the petal, second petal, third, fourth, fifth petals. The petals, all the petals are fused with each other. Petals are fused, that is known as gamopetalous. Gamo means fused. Gamopetalous. Okay, na? What is the difference between polypetalous and gamopetalous corolla? In a polypetalous corolla, petals are
Free petals.
free. Very.
Petals are free.
Whereas in gamopetalous corolla, petals are
Gamopetalous, the
Fused.
petals are
fused
fused with each other.
with each other.
Yes, right.
Sir, hibiscus is example for gamma petalous.
Which one?
Hibiscus, sir.
Hibiscus. Hibiscus polypetalous. Rose polypetalous. Here I brought flower now. In a rose plants, the petals are free, not attached with each other. Polypetalous.
Sir, example for gamma petalous.
Gamopetalous, for example, here the petals in a Vinca rosea, the petals, the lower stalk of the petals are fused with each other. In Dattara, yesterday you have seen Dattara plant flower now. Dattara plant flower. Dattara plant flower
Yes,
is
sir.
yes, that is in that flower the petals are fused. Gamopetalous.
Sir, your video is struck, sir.
Yes, sir, it is quite blur.
What about the remaining
Yes,
screens?
sir. Quite blurred, sir. Sir, the board
Clear,
is not
sir.
clear, sir. It's quite blurred,
Clear,
sir.
it's clear, sir. It's clear, sir. for
What
me.
about the remaining screens?
Clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
Chinmay sent that message. It's clear, sir. Right. What is the difference you are observing between?
Sir, it's your voice breaking, sir.
Brahmara? It's clear. Clear. Right. Clear. So the petals are united. The corolla is attain different shapes. The shape of the corolla is varies. In some of the plant species, the corolla appears like a tubular. In some of the plant species, the corolla appears like bell shape. In some of the plant species, the corolla appears like funnel shape. In some of the plant species, the corolla appears like a wheel shape. In some of the plant species, the corolla appears like a tubular, the tube-like structure. In some of the plant species, the corolla appears like a bell-shaped corolla. In some of the plant species, the corolla appears like a funnel-shaped. In some of the plant species, the corolla appears like a wheel-shaped. So the shape of the corolla varies depending upon types of a plant flowers. Is it clear now? The shape of the corolla varies.
Yes, sir. Sir, examples?
Examples: tubular disc-shaped floret, disc floret, bell-shaped physalis, funnel-shaped sweet potato, Ipomia, wheel-shaped.
Sir, the second one, the second one, can you spell, sir?
Physalis, PHY. No need. Examples are not required. Disc florets in a sunflower. Physalis, bell-shaped. Funnel-shaped Ipomia. Okay. Wheel-shaped Vinca. Brinjal, chili. In brinjal plant species flowers, chili plant species flowers, the corolla appeared in wheel shape. Okay. Do you have any doubts now regarding this?
Sir, 1 second, sir, writing.
No,
No doubt, sir.
clear, sir.
Examples are not required now. Right. Next, the estivation. Okay, the estivation. The mode of arrangement of the sepals or petals in a floral bird, with respect to the other members of the each whorl is known as estivation. The mode of arrangement of the sepals or petals in a floral bird with respect to the other members of each whorl is known as estivation. First of all, we have to draw the diagrams.
Sir, can you repeat definition, sir?
The mode of arrangement, of sepals or petals in a floral bud with respect to the other members of each whorl. What is the outermost layer in a flower? Outermost flower.
Calyx.
Calyx. So the members of calyx known as
Sepals.
Sepal.
the members of the calyx known as sepals, right? And next whorl, second whorl. Second whorl of the flower is called what is the answer, Nana? Very corolla. Corolla. What are the units of corolla? Members of corolla known as petals, right? Here I drawn how many whorls of the floral leaves?
2 whorls.
2 whorls, very good. The outermost whorl of the flower is the calyx. The members of calyx known as sepals. The members of the calyx known as sepals. The members of corolla known as petals. Okay, so outermost whorl calyx, next whorl corolla, and the third whorl of the flower, the stamens. So they are arranged in different whorls on thalamus, on the condensed thalamus. The floral leaves are arranged. The 4 types of the floral leaves, like as calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. So this is a longitudinal section of the flower. LS of the flower. So this is the external appearance of the floral bud. External appearance of the flower, that floral bud, LS of flower. Okay. So there on the thalamus, on condensed thalamus, the floral leaves, the 4 types of floral leaves are present. 4 types of the floral leaves. Where the floral leaves are arranged, the 4 kinds of the floral leaves are arranged on the thalamus. Among these, outermost whorl of the calyx. The members of the calyx known as sepals. Okay, the mode of arrangement of sepals or petals in a floral bird. With respect to the other members. So this is the one member. So this is one member, one sepal. Next, the second sepal, second member. This one is third sepal, and this is the fourth sepal, and this one is fifth sepal. So the mode of arrangement of sepals or petals in a floral bed with respect to the other members of each whorl. Calyx is arranged, sepals are arranged in one whorl, petals are arranged in second whorl, stamens are arranged in third whorl, the gynoecium, carpels are arranged in the fourth whorl. So the floral leaves are present on the condensed thalamus. Okay, the mode of arrangement of the sepals or the arrangement of the sepals or petals in a floral bud is known as estivation. We can also write the arrangement of the sepals or petals. The arrangement of the leaves on stem and branches, phyllotaxy. The arrangement of the flowers on the floral axis, known as
Inflorescence.
Inflorescence.
No, very good. Inflorescence. The arrangement of the sepals and petals in a floral bud is known as estivation.
Estivation.
Yes, very good. That's all. The mode of arrangement of sepals or petals in a floral bud with respect to the other members of each whorl is known as estivation. So regarding theory, in subjective point of view, what is estivation and describe about different types of the estivations. The diagrammatic question. This is the diagrammatic question. Okay, now first draw the diagrams. Have you written this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh. First, draw the outline. 4 types of estivations are there. First, draw the outline. So 5 sepals are there in a flower. 5 sepals. Have you drawn this diagram now?
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Okay.
So what's the name of this type of estimation?
Wall-weight estimation. 4 types of estimations are there. Wall-weight.
So in all the flats, this number of the sepals are fixed, like only 5.
What's Brahmara?
So number of sepals is fixed in all the flats, like only 5.
That's irrespective of the number, whether it is 3 or 4 or 5. Whether
Okay, sir.
irrespective of the number, the arrangement, whether it is 3 or 4 or 5 or more than 5, arrangement of the mode of arrangement of the sepals or petals. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now here I drawn how many sepals?
5.
5.
Five.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's maybe 4 or 3 number with irrespective of the number. Okay, 4 types of estimations are there. Have you done this? Is it completed?
Yes, sir.
Next, second diagram. Here the edges are overlapping. You have to show the overlapping the edges of the sepals or petals. Without overlapping, whether the free or united, no overlapping in wall-width estimation. In a twisted estimation, the sepal or petal, one edge is present inside and the other one is present outside. Suppose here the one sepal or petal, second sepal or petal, third sepal or petal, fourth one, fifth one. One edge is present inside, another edge is present outside. So each sepal or petal, one edge is present inside and another edge is present outside. Have you drawn this?
Yes, sir.
Twisted estimation. Complete data.
Complete.
Right.
Sir, here what is different, sir?
In this estimation, the sepals or petals, one edge is present inside, another edge is present outside. Like all the rest of the sepals or petals arranged like this manner. Whereas in this imbricate estimation, look here, the one of the sepal or petal, two edges present completely inside, and another sepal or petal, two edges complete present outside, two edges of the sepal or petal present outside. Rest of the three sepal or petals, one edge is outside and the other edge is inside. One edge outside, another edge is inside. One edge is inside, second one is outside. Away.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Right.
Understood.
Right. Next, another one more diagram is there. So after that we will.
Should follow this chart? Should all flowers follow this estimate?
This varies depending upon the client's flowers, depending upon the client species. The estimation.
Can you just explain that imbricate, sir? Again, please.
What's
Sir, again, you please explain that imbricate.
Okay, later I will explain about, first draw the diagram, first finish the diagram. Later we will discuss about valvated, twisted, imbricate, weights in the ring. In imbricate estimation, one sepal or petal, two edges present completely inside, and another sepal or petal, two edges present completely outside. The rest of the three sepals or petals, one edge is present outside and another edge is present inside. Look here in this diagram, one edge inside, one sepal or petal, one edge inside, another edge outside. The rest of the sepal orbital, one edge inside and another edge outside. Next succeeding sepal. Next sepal orbital, one edge inside, another edge is outside. Next sepal orbital, one edge is inside, another edge is outside. Next fifth one, sepal orbital, one edge is inside, another edge is outside. Whereas in imbricate, that's different.
So can single flower contain two estivations, sir?
In some of the plants flowers, valvate estivation is present. In some of the plants species flowers, the twisted estivation is present. In some of the plant species, the imbricate estivation is present. In some of the plant species, the axillary or papilionaceous estivation. Okay, one more diagram is there. After that, we will discuss about it.
No flower has both type of estivations.
Both types of
So means single flower will not contain two types of estivation.
same in the same flower, calyx and corolla.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's maybe where that is also different. Calyx estivation is one type and corolla estivation is another type.
So what we call them, sir? What we call that flower?
What's name?
So what we call that type of flower, sir?
Regarding estivation only, based on the number of the sepals or petals, various types of flowers are there. Based on the symmetry, various types of the flowers are there. Based on the number of floral leaves, flowers are there. Yes, based on the estivation, flowers are not there. Estivation is varied.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Next diagram, one more diagram is there. Is it here?
Sir, you turn the camera
So you
sir,
turn.
to the left. Now it will be visible.
Oh, no, it's okay.
In this inflorescence, one is larger, one is large in size. And these two are small in size, attached with each other. This is a diagrammatic representation of vexillary or papilionaceous estivation. Have you drawn this diagram?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how many types of estivations are there in the flowers? Mainly
4 types. Four types.
Four types. Very good. What are they? There one is valvate distillation. Second one is twisted. And third one is imbricate distillation. Fourth one is the vexillary or polyinaceous distillation. Okay, first of all, we have to know about the valvate distillation. In valvate distillation, the sepals or petals or edges are not overlapped on each other. Look here in this diagrammatic representation. I draw the floral appendages, the members. So these are not overlapped on each other. In a Calotropis plants, Calotropis is example for. Calotropis is example.
Opposite phyllotaxy.
Very good. Opposite phyllotaxy. Opposite phyllotaxy. Yes, in a Calotropis plants, the estivation is valvate. So this example important for objective point of view. Write it down. Calotropis is example for the valvate type of the estivation. Okay, whereas in twisted estivation, here in valvate estivation, the sepals are free or fused with each other, but not overlapped on each other. But not overlapped on each other. Whether the sepals or petals free or fused with each other, but not overlapped on each other. So, what is the example for the valvate type of the estivation?
Calotropis.
Calotropis. Whereas in twisted type of the estivation, the sepals or petals edges are overlapped on each other without overlapping in valvate estivation. Overlapping is there in the rest of the three estivations: twisted, imbricative, vexillary, or polyinaceous estivation. In these rest of the three types of the estivations, the sepals or petals edges are overlapped on each other without overlapping. Whether the free or fused petals, the sepals or petals are not overlapped in valvate estivation, whereas in remaining the rest of the estivations, the sepals or petal edges are overlapped on each other.
Sir, can you show these type of estivations in a flower so that we can understand more clearly overlapping of the sepals in a real flower?
Okay, flower buds are required. Tomorrow I will bring.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
I will bring the floral buds. And, okay.
For more clear understanding.
Yes.
Sir, in
Tomorrow.
twisted, they may be free or fused, but they overlap, no, sir?
Yes.
In twisted.
Whether the free or fused, but overlapping takes place. Overlapping. So tomorrow I will bring the floral buds of the different flowers. Then I will show the arrangement of the flowers. Okay, na?
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any doubts now regarding this today's session?
No, sir.
Sir.
No doubt,
Tomorrow.
So what about the test portion?
What's your doubt?
So what about the test portion?
The voice is breaking.
Sir, test
What
syllabus.
about test questions,
sir.
sir?
What about the test question, sir?
Test syllabus. Slight changes are there in his test syllabus for this week. The read from the leaf to Andrewsian. Leaf to Andrewsian. Please. note it
Leaf
down.
means modifications of leaf and everything, no, sir?
leaf types of the leaves, parts of the leaf,
Phyllotaxy.
variation, phyllotaxy, leaf modification.
Okay, sir.
All those concepts are included in the leaf. Right.
Okay, sir.
Any doubts are there?
Okay, sir.
No doubt, sir.
No doubt.
No doubt, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir. Bye, sir.
Okay. Bye.